Welcome, beautiful spirits, to Tarot Parlor. Today we're doing a Sunday forecast, your week ahead. We're going to be tapping into that sacred energy of renewal and preparation to help with what shifts may be coming your way this week. There are 3 decks in front of us here, so you can choose by whichever card you like or the crystals. So we have a Moonstone, a Sodalite, or a Selenite crystal. Once you've chosen, go ahead and come back. You can pause the video and take a look in the description below for pile 1, 2, or 3, and go ahead and click on that. It'll take you right to your cards. Okay, so if you chose the Black Moonstone, which is an absolutely beautiful crystal, then you chose a crystal that is of crone energy, divine feminine, protective energy. So I would say you're going to need some protection this week, and this crystal is here to do that for you. So this crystal is wonderful. I absolutely love it, and it is also full of wisdom. So you'll be pulling on that this week as well. Let's go ahead and see what Sunday has to offer for you. Well, Sunday, you're going to be feeling your divine feminine energy sitting on top of your throne as the Queen of Pentacles. So you're going to be feeling resourceful and domestic, possibly, but you're definitely going to feel like your budget is balanced and ready for the week, okay? So you're going to feel like you've got everything you need financially to tackle the week. Even if it's a small budget, you're going to feel like it's ready to go. Then we've got the 6 of Wands, and Monday, you're going to be feeling a victory. So you're going to be recognized for something. Even if it's something small, you're going to have some kind of recognition going on for you on Monday, and it could be at work or at home, but it will be public. It'll be nice. It's something you've earned, okay? This isn't just given to you. You've earned this recognition. Now, by Tuesday, you're going to be feeling down. Whether this is thoughts or something else, you're definitely going to be feeling like you've lost the battle, so to speak. Okay, you're going to be feeling a real low. But remember, that's just Tuesday. Sometimes it's par for the course. But we'll go ahead and see what the rest of the week has for you. Even if you are at rock bottom, stay optimistic. Because remember, you've just had 2 really good days in a row. You've been recognized for something. You're not at rock bottom. You're just feeling that way. Okay, so that's Tuesday. This will be Wednesday. By Wednesday, you might be feeling some financial loss or kind of like you're left out in the cold with something. And this is finances. So you may be looking for some more resources. And there is help around you. It's just a matter of being able to open your eyes and finding it and getting out of the funk that this blow might have you in, okay? Remember, it's just a blow. You aren't over financially. You're just going to have a little bit of difficulty that you're going to have to climb your way out of a little bit. So Thursday, here's where you're going to make your reconciliations for what's going on here, okay? By Thursday, you've had it. You're done. You're like, no more. You're going to actually bring an end to whatever it is that you've been putting up with that's causing this imbalance, because you are a person that keeps things together. And so whatever is bringing, whether it's you or something else or someone else, you're going to be bringing an end to it in order to bring out that new beginning that you need so you don't keep going through this. Okay? So that's Thursday. By Friday, this is excellent news. By Friday, you're going to be having the 9 of Wands, which looks like a really difficult card because you are spending a lot of energy doing this. This is holding your ground, basically. This is the moment before the victory in battle, so you will be heavily spent. Not completely spent, but heavily spent at this point. But hang in there, okay? That is the news of this card. Hang in there because you're about to win your battle. So that was Friday. And Saturday, you're going to be having some time with some old friends or something nostalgic, you're definitely going to be feeling uplifted and nostalgic over some kind of innocent meeting or reunion. Okay? So it's going to be a good time on Saturday for you. And that is probably because you've come so far in the work that you've done, and this shows me right here that you're a very smart person. Okay? And your celebration that is being given to you here, obviously, you're smart enough to be earning that, because you're going to be earning it again before the week's over. But you know what you're doing, so you're going to be able to do this. Okay? So go forward and have a blessed week. Okay, so if this is your deck, then you chose the Sodalite crystal. With Sodalite, it's a great stone for intuition, but it's also really good for truth, objectivity, and verbalizing your feelings. So this may be an inclination that that's something that you're going to need strength in doing this week. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at your week ahead. For Sunday, you have the Ace of Swords. Look at you. You're bursting with sparkly new ideas. So on Sunday, you're going to have a lot of ideas about the week ahead, whatever legal matters or business matters you have. And then come Monday, we've got a good luck charm. If nothing seems to be going your way, cast a spell. Okay, so in other words, you've got wish fulfillment at your fingertips on Monday. And if things are going a little wonky, you go ahead and manifest what it is to straighten up that energy for you or what you're needing. Manifestation is on your side on Monday. Woo! Look at that crystal working for you on Monday. Okay, and Tuesday you've got the Two of Cups. Some people are like pumpkin to your spice. Oh my gosh! So you're going to have some balanced friendships coming in for you, or balanced relationships even. So you guys are going to be meeting up with your best friends or your partners, that kind of thing, or running into your new best friends and new partners. And it's going to be a wonderful, uplifting time socially for you on Tuesday. So don't leave the coffee out. Tuesday, Coffee Tuesday, Pumpkin Spice Tuesday. On Wednesday, you got the Page of Pentacles. When life gives you lemons, make enchanted lemonade. Okay, so you aren't going to just make lemonade. You're going to be making manifestation lemonade, power lemonade. So your energy of when you are doing that magical craft of turning lemons into lemonade, when you share that energy with others, then you're going to be empowering others. Okay, so you're going to be empowering others with your ability to be optimistic. So it's really important that you keep to your truth that way, okay? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Five of Wands. There might be some bickering, and it's going to be mostly about creativity and ideas. So everybody wants to be the person with the big idea, and, we all want to see our ideas come through and fulfilled, right? We think we've got the great idea over here. So it's going to be, maybe you're going to be the person that has to pick and choose an idea out of a group, or you're going to want your idea to be seen for more than what it's being seen for. Either way, the whole point about this is to approach it with a different energy, okay? Make sure your point is seen. As long as you're acknowledged, you might not be the one chosen, but that's okay, because something's good is going to come out of this creative session anyway, okay, about this meetup and this get together at work, okay? So don't let rivalry and challenges get you down on this day, because everybody's just as creative as everybody else. There will be another opportunity if it isn't on this day. Okay? And then on Friday, we've got the Broom. That means, okay, you're going to be tidying up the energies. So all that bickering over creative energies and so on is going to need to be swept out and cleaned out. Okay, so just tidy up, get a new candle, clean up the energies so that this stagnant energy isn't lying around any longer. And then by Saturday, we've got the Queen of Cups. You're going to be honoring your emotions for self-care. So where you may have been overlooked, all the energy that you put out this week, and you've had some good energy returned to you already at the beginning of the week. This may be a little bit challenging right here, but come Saturday, you're going to take some time to indulge and ground and center your energy, okay, and uplift yourself. So it's going to be a wonderful time on Saturday of self-care and optimism and getting back to your manifestation powers. Okay, be blessed and have a good week ahead.